Live?
Yep, you're live.
Hey gang, this is Mike with my Real Estate Dojo, and today we're going to be talking about 3 ways to find deals and have them delivered to you, right? Have them delivered to you like on a platter or something, right? Like you're at the restaurant, okay? In AutoPilot, okay? Now guys, I'm the king of AutoPilot. I don't like to deal with people. I've been in business since high school, and I'm done dealing with a bunch of retail, or even employees. So I do everything in AutoPilot. When I hire people, I put it in AutoPilot. When I'm dealing with motivated sellers, it's AutoPilot. My marketing is AutoPilot. I don't try to do stuff that takes a lot of my time anymore because I found better systems that I'm going to share with you, okay, and give you my trade secrets. So again, let's summarize it up. Today we're going to be talking about 3 ways to find deals and have them delivered to you guys, just like delivered to you like a waiter in AutoPilot. All right. Now, before I go into this, I want to explain to you the importance of lead generation. Okay. In my book at the Dojo, lead gen is gold. Lead gen is like cash flow. Lead gen is like Bitcoins, guys, okay? Without lead generation, you're gonna only have failure and debt. That's it, okay? Now, in real estate investing, it's a very, very great business, okay? However, it's very complex. And what I've done is taken a complex idea and just simplified it to 3 propellers, okay? And let me explain this to you. So the propeller number 1, to have success in real estate as an entrepreneur or as an investor, as a realtor or any business owner, you're gonna need, the very first thing you're gonna need is lead gen, which is lead generation, okay? And real estate investing is complex, and I narrowed it down to these 3 ideas. The second thing is conversion. And the third thing is exit strategy. And that's it, guys. That's all you got to know to have success in real estate. If you want to buy passive income rental properties, if you want to create notes, if you want to do owner financing, if you want to do fix and flips, if you want to do wholesaling, whatever it is, basically comes down to these 3 ideas. And for the people that are new and they want to quit their jobs, you know, instead of what the gurus say or the TV say, you have to learn all this stuff, I simplified it for you guys and say, look, if you're at step here, 0, which is new, you don't have to go learn about conversions. You don't have to go learn about exit strategies. You're not there yet, okay? So if you spend all your time and energy learning about, like, for example, you know, how to do, you know, fill out the paperwork, how to come up with all these different strategies, like, you know, master lease, you know, options, you know, how to give, you know, quotes on repairs, coming up with the estimate, all this stuff, right? You're going to spend a lot of time and energy, plus a lot of money, making a lot of people rich, okay? But you're not going to have success, because it's great if you learn, you know, number 2, number 3, but this is a step. It's kind of like going from 1st grade to 2nd grade to 3rd grade. You can't just jump into the 3rd grade. And the very first step for success in this business in real estate is lead generation. Okay, I don't care if you're, you know, a landlord, the very step is lead generation. To find a motivated seller so you don't have to go to the auction and borrow money, so you get owner financing or some type of creative financing, okay, like subject twos, wraps, master leases, etc. Or as a landlord, you're going to need lead generation to find that renter that's going to move in there, okay? Doesn't matter. This whole business of complexity, I just made it so simple because I think simple is the power. And why do I say this? Because, guys, I've been personally training people since high school. I got a college degree, multiple certifications, And I understand the emotional aspect for change. I understand the psychological aspect for someone to have change. I know that if you feed them a bunch of complexity, the likelihood of succeeding is going to be zero. What is it good for? It's good to pump fear, to say, look, this is all the stuff you don't know. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of stuff you don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. And we have to be a student of learning. But what I'm trying to tell you, if you want to get your first deal, if you want to have success, the way you have to learn is like this. Number one, you have to learn how to generate leads. If you learn step number 2 and step number 3, and you never learn how to do lead generation, you spend a couple of years, couple of months, whatever, learning, but now you don't have anybody to talk to. So let's say if you're trying to buy deals from motivated sellers, your phone's not ringing. So what good it is to know how to fill out the paperwork, the strategies, what title companies to use, all that stuff. Well, what good is that stuff, information, right? Nothing, right? Because you're not getting the phone to ring. So the very first thing you should do is become a master of getting your phone to ring, and that's the success for step number 1, okay? And that brings me to explaining these ideas to you because, for example, you can go to any REI clubs and they're gonna tell you, okay, you don't know this and this is a really good idea. Or this is a great strategy, you don't know this and this is a really good idea. And this is another great strategy, like property management, great strategy. Subject to is a great strategy. Fix and flip's a great strategy. Buying whole's a great strategy, right? But they'll all tell you about how great these strategies are, and I'm not knocking it, they're great strategies. Okay, but if you want to do deals, it doesn't matter what strategy you want to be in. You don't have to study the strategy first at all. Zero, zitch. At the dojo, if you want to get the success, if you want to take steps, get positive feedbacks to be able to take more steps. You know what I mean? Without the complexity. Do you have to learn this step number 2, step 3? Absolutely. I'm not saying you don't have to fucking learn. I'm just saying that the overload, like if we were at the gym and you just start working out, right? I'm not gonna put on their fucking 545s and have you do squats. Maybe some stupid personal trainers will try to burn you out. What I would do is just have you start walking 30 minutes a day, 4 times a week. You just come and meet with me. That's it. You wouldn't have to worry about changing your eating habit. You wouldn't have to be worried about being so sore where you can't go to work the next day. I wouldn't abuse you like that, right? I would give you positive feedback, help you have a positive experience. And because what I want to do is not lose 5-10 pounds, or you go tell your friends, oh, how sore you are, how you thought that guy was so good, but you're never going to go back to that trainer. No, I want you to have success in the long run. So what I would do is just say, hey, let's start walking 30 minutes a day, 4 or 5 times a week, right? And then after a couple of months, when this becomes a positive habit, it has to be a habit, dude, right? You got to be in a habit of taking action. And if you're taking action the first day and I put all this weight on you and you're so fucking sore, somehow you think you did something, but that something was so much pain and suffering that you're not going to do it 6 months from now, a year from now. And that's not what entrepreneurship is about, right? That's not what true fitness health is about. So my goal is to have you guys get your first check, and the very first step to do is make this a positive habit. Make this where you don't have to sink a lot of money into fucking the business, like setting up logos, websites, LLCs, paying for master leases, paying for subject twos, paying for fucking property management, paying for landlording courses, paying for fix and flips, going on buses, doing all this stuff, dude, okay? Because those are all great, right? But guys, if you don't get the phone to fucking ring, right? Or if you hate to get the phone to ring, right? Then all that time and energy you just spend, you just made some other guys rich. And there's nothing wrong with them getting rich. But I want to make sure you go from wherever you are to your dreams. And it's going to be in the long run. You're not going to get into like some kind of diet or fitness program where it's going to happen in a couple of weeks. So you can't get burned out. It has to be a pleasurable thing that it's going to help you get the results that you want, guys. And to do that, you have to go through these steps, okay? And the very first thing is to start with lead gen. I don't care what business you're on. The way... Let's take it back. Some of us don't have businesses. We have jobs. We never worked for, we never had our own opportunity. And we think that we want to start a business, we have to get in debt, or we have to borrow money, or put it on a credit card. And we're just conditioned, programmed to believe that, okay? I'm here to tell you, I'm a refugee to America. My mom's illiterate. I came here with $100. I lived in my car, started a 7-figure business, my moving company, which I owned for 14, 15 years. From that, I started a brokerage firm. I never borrowed money. Then I started buying houses as Mr. Investor. You know, and I don't have any credit card debt. I've never borrowed any money from the bank, and I just use my imagination. And this is what I'm trying to tell you: the way the school conditions you, the way the small business association, like the SBA or whatever you go to give you free cancel, the way conditioning you is. This is what it comes down to. They say you need these 3 things, okay? If you want to be an entrepreneur, guys, you need a business plan, right? You need like a business plan, right? And then in this business plan, you're gonna have to borrow some money. So get into debt with the bankers. Debt. And that's what the business plan is getting you to, right? To get into fucking debt. The second thing they say is, now spend that debt into infrastructure, like inventory, like office space, like chairs, like this, like that, like this, like that, and just suck up your fucking money, dude. So you're up already spending thousands of fucking dollars before you even got out of the fucking gate. All right, so you're spending all your money that you didn't fucking have, that you had to put on your credit card, you had to borrow from a bank, or you got your fucking family into this risk, dude. And then 3, they say, hey, open your doors. Right? Now you got your office space, you got your sign, you got your cell phone, you got your cable bill, you got all this shit, right? Employees. Now you open your door, right? What do you think the chance of success is? Like, according to their statistics, 9 out of 10 people go out of business. Does that sound like a really smart risk, dude? Right? Do you think that's programmed for us to just work for the machine, right? Just for the man, right? In the cubicle, right? So that's not a good way. What at the dojo, what I use is the Alchemy Way, and I've used it multiple times now, guys, in my life. I've never had a real job, never had a resume. I've been an entrepreneur since high school, and there's people out there that are entrepreneurs and they're gurus, and they say, you know what? I had a job, I had a really good job, I got fired, and they became entrepreneurs. This is what I call push entrepreneurs. This is what I call fake entrepreneurs. They didn't want to, but they were forced into it. Dude, see, the thing is, when you're forced into it, it's kind of like you're going up the fucking airplane, or you want to be an entrepreneur, and somebody has to kick you the fuck out, right? They're still fucking heroes. I'm not dissing on that, right? But inside of their heart, they weren't fucking entrepreneurs, dude. They didn't want to just leap the fuck out, right? They didn't want to do that, right? Right off the beginning of high school, I've been an entrepreneur. Never had a real job, never had a real boss, okay? So I jumped out because I love this shit. This is the core of me. So some of you guys are following people that are telling you to get into debt because somehow, after 20 years of working at a big corporation, they got laid off or whatever. They got the fear of getting laid off, and they jumped out and they had some success. And the way they had their success is going through this plan right here, which the Small Business Association talked about, like, hey, and the college talks about, which is come up with a business plan, which is borrow money. Spend that fucking money on infrastructure, inventory, people, whatever you need, certifications, etc., right? And then open your doors. Where at the dojo, I say, man, that's a dumb way to do that, dude. The best way to do business, any business, you want to start a photography, you want to start real estate, you want to start moving company, you want to start construction business, any business, okay? All you got to do is work on lead gen, right? And lead gen is free or paid. There's 2 ways to do lead gen, and I'll talk to you about this right here when we get into it in a second. So, see, what I teach is how to use alchemy, which is nothing, and turn it into your dreams. I don't teach to go borrow money from a fucking banker, stinky fucking banker, to reach your dreams. I don't say get your fucking family and parents' money and have them risk their nest egg to be your dreams. I say start where the fuck you stand, dude. Start where the fuck you stand. It doesn't say borrow no fucking money, borrow money from a credit. It doesn't say any of that, dude. So start where you have. You got $5? Start right there. You live in your fucking car? Start right there. You're fucking homeless? Great. Start right there, dude. You got more reason to get where the fuck you need to go. Why do you think I decided to go all my fucking paid businesses and go search and sleep in the homeless, walk with homeless, not take showers, because I realized that material things don't make me, and I want to be a living proof so I can motivate you guys to be your fucking dreams, right? There's a lot of people who say, you know, there's good debt, bad debt, and I understand that, but in America, you could just unplug the fucking metrics and make fucking money with no money, and the way to do that, the alchemy formula I'm showing you right now is lead gen, dude. That's it. It doesn't matter what business you're in, lead gen is going to get you fucking success. For example, when I started my moving company, right out of college, living in my car with only $100 because I didn't want to get a job working for the man, what I focused on is generating leads, okay? And this was back in the dial-up age when we had AOL and Net Zero. I generated leads. I didn't have a truck. I didn't even know how to do a moving company. I didn't even know how to give a quote. I didn't have contracts. I didn't have anything. But what I did is I just turned around and passed these leads to a moving company, and they ended up, you know, booking that lead and giving me money instead of them advertising in the yellow pages, because back in that time, you know, 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, yellow pages was the shit, right? We were in dial-up age. So that's how I started, with no money, living out of my car, having a 7-figure business for 14 to 15 years, guys. And then from that, I branched out to 2 other businesses, which also include buying houses, being a landlord for 8-9 years, without ever borrowing money from a bank personally, right? I use creative imagination, like lead generation, like using other people's money, like the owner's money, to do owner financing instead of me going to a stinky bank, okay? So there's a lot of power in understanding to generate leads before going out there and spending money or getting into debt to start your business. So if you're thinking about let's say you have a job and you're thinking about starting a business, great, test it out. All you got to do is maybe create a 1-page website and run a couple of ads, right? Or post it on Facebook for free, right? There's other stuff you can do for free. We'll put out some free flyers out and see if people respond to you, right? Whatever your business is, if you want to be a house cleaner, you want to be a whatever, and test it out. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to fucking sign up for a debt and then go test it out and dedicate and take all that risk. Do it risk-free, dude. You use free advertisement. Today we're in the best era. You have Facebook, Instagram. You have all the free stuff from back in the old days, and you get all the new free stuff from today where you can reach people all over the world. So if you're not being your dreams, it's because you've been programmed that A is too risky. No, it's not risky at all. At the dojo, what I teach you guys is how to deal with no fucking risk or very little risk through free. All you got to put in is just sweat equity, dude. So you can turn off that TV that tells you fear and you have lacks and how you don't smell good and you're not tall enough and you don't live in a great house. And if you had this car, you're gonna have this kind of belief system, or people are gonna like it a certain way. You know, all the shit that they pump into you. Or you can turn that shit off, take that $180 or $140 you pay for fucking cable, and come join my I Am Mastermind, dude. We meet fucking once a month. We have a private Facebook group. There's all kinds of entrepreneurs you can network with. And instead of spending that money on some stupid TV that tells you don't have lacks, you can hang out with other hungry motherfuckers that tell you and believe in you, dude, that encourage you to go be your dreams. I show you the same mindset of some people may like to use debt. I'm not knocking it, but I'm trying to tell you there's a better way not to use debt. But all of us can make money in America if we're hungry enough, guys. So let's go back to the story of 3 easy ways to find deals and have them in AutoPilot. Do we have something to erase this with?
Yes.
Give me 1 second, guys. See how we just start where we stand? We don't even have our stuff, dude. We just start. And that's the whole thing, because I freestyle all this stuff, guys. I'm not scripted. I want to touch you from my heart to let you know, dude, you don't have to be perfect. I'm not fucking perfect. I make a lot of mistakes, and you can still succeed, dude. You can succeed seed with your lacks. Your lacks have a seed of greatness in them, dude. Your lacks is the most powerful thing on earth, dude. And your mistakes are fucking like the sunshine beam, dude. So if you take your fucking seed and you take your fucking failures, which is the sunshine, you can be anything you want to be in America. That's why it's the dream country, dude. And me and you're already here. Thank you, the creator. You know what I mean? So let's go here and how to put your business in autopilot, and how to get leads, guys, okay? I'm gonna show you, the first thing is a free way to generate business for you. It doesn't matter what business you're in, but I'm gonna assume that you're an investor and you're a realtor, okay? If you go to my blog, which is myrealestatedojo.com, and it's at the very top it says vblog, or if you get on the website and just search, okay? There's this software, it's called IFTT, okay? And I have like a...
One more T.
Oh, one more T, sorry guys, thank you. See, can't remember anything. That's why you need a mastermind, dude. That's why you need multiple people, all right? All right, so on my blog, there's a training course, advanced training course, totally for free. I show you, it's like a 30-minute, how to set this up. And basically what you do is you go on here and you go on to different classified websites. And this software does a lot of things, but to generate free leads for you in AutoPilot, you go in here and you configure, for example, to say, for example, Craigslist. Okay? And in Craigslist, what you're gonna do is you're gonna search for specific keywords that have motivation in them. For example, all right, moving, right? Must sell, right? I love this one. If you go into the renter section, right? The renter section, right? And the ones that say sales. And when you watch this video, it shows you how to put the renter section in there, so you'll get it whenever you watch it, okay? So you can go to the renter section, and the people that are trying to like rent their home and then sell their home, they're basically saying, hey, look, I'm motivated, dude. I want to do whatever because I'm bleeding here. I'm paying monthly payments, especially if the house is vacant, right? And if you go into this video, again, I talk about all the keywords that you could use, like divorces, etc., guys. I'm not going to go into it here, okay? So what happens is you log into this free software, you configure it with keywords, right? And this thing works in autopilot. It's just like this. And it's going to send you on a daily basis or hourly basis, however you want to do, leads that fit this parameter, whatever those keywords are, that significant motivation. And then you can contact these leads like fire, job loss, etc., dude, okay? And you contact them. That way it saves you thousands of hours in time, because instead of sitting there, let's say on Craigslist, and looking for motivated sellers, or you doing the search by yourself, if you're using keywords, some of us are not even at that advanced. We're looking at each lead and clicking on it and clicking on it. You know how much time that takes? Okay, some of the most advanced ones are just putting in a keyword. But I'm saying, dude, I'm the master of this shit. And instead of spending hours, you may get 10 leads an hour, or 10 leads a day, 20 leads a day, and you just focus on dealing with these people, okay? Very, very powerful. It's right on my website at My Real Estate Dojo. I got advanced training on how to set it up for real estate investors and realtors and any entrepreneur, guys. If you like in the construction business, carpet business, whatever, this is a good option. It's totally for free, dude. I told you, there's free marketing, man. All right? The second thing, guys, for the past 14, 15 years, this is my personal trade secret. And I haven't shared it with anybody, okay? Because it's so powerful. But maybe about a couple of months ago, it's maybe about 2 months now, I pulled the curtains back and I shared it with you guys, okay? And here is where you're able to find human beings with college degrees, smart, motivated to work for you. You're not gonna believe it, guys. You ain't gonna believe it. $120 to $150 a month. Guys, you didn't hear what I just said. You didn't hear what I just said. You can get one human being that has a college degree, right? College degree, dude. Smart as fucking hell. Speaks multiple languages with hunger and drive to work for you for $120 fucking dollars or $150 for your company. Doesn't get any better than that, okay? Now, there's two types of VAs. We have what I call back-end VA, and then there's the ones that I call the front-end VA. The back-end VAs is the ones that you pay the $120 to. The front-end VAs is the ones you pay $150 to. And the front VAs are VAs that actually use their voice. So you gotta pay them a little extra, right? But you know, they can do cold calling for you. They can do all the digging for you. They can do all the heavy work for your business, from taking incoming calls, making outgoing calls, being your receptionist, being your assistant, going to the county clerk's office, doing your mailing list, doing your email list, doing your Facebook. So many different things, guys. So many things, okay? Unbelievable. And I haven't been sharing with anybody because there's a couple people that talk about it, and they may have one or two. I have, in one of my companies, guys, over 20 VAs, just one, okay, that work for me all the time. And so this is very powerful. You're able to use your US dollars and do what I call a currency exchange in third world countries like India, Pakistan, Philippines, and get college educated masters, PhDs to work for you for $120 to $150 to just start out. Okay, now it doesn't hurt to pay them more. I do, but just to start out, for the first 30 days, I always have everyone start at $120 and $150, dude. That's it. Okay. Now you're asking, Mike, where can I find VAs? How can I hire them? And guys, I have a book. It's called the VA Exponential, because it will grow your business exponential. What is exponential? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. It's gonna go, right? And the reason is you don't have to pay the infrastructure for these individuals. Like, you don't have to buy them the computer, you don't have to buy a desk for them. They have to do that. And you still pay them this much because of the currency exchange and the power of the US dollars when it's converted in their country. I show you where to hire them. I show you how to hire them in an AutoPilot, just like I've done with the IFTT marketing with the leads. But I show you how to have a professional HR department in AutoPilot without you even spending any time with these people, okay? How to pay them, how to give them bonuses. I give you examples of the paperwork I use, like my contracts with them. It's all in there, my book. Get on my website and type in VA Exponential. It's basically, looks like this. VA X to the 2, guys, all right? So that's the number 2. What these guys can do for you is they could do all the cold calling for you, your email marketing for you, your text message marketing for you. Once the calls start coming in this way, they could have them answer it. You could have them use my seller phone script to ask them all this information, at the same time gauge their motivation and filter out the ones that are the most motivated so you can talk to them, and the ones that are not that motivated, put it into, you know, what I call my auto follow-up email system. If you don't have that, get on my website, guys. I have like a 2-year, 3-year email system that closes deals for you automatically right out of my website at My Real Estate Dojo, guys. If you had a professional copywriter that actually was able to sell stuff, it would cost you thousands of dollars, because it goes back 2-3 years, guys. And you wouldn't believe it that how many deals you'll get if you just constantly follow up with people 6 months, 1 year, year and a half, guys. Unbelievable, because 90% of salespeople or investors or realtors, whatever it is, never follow up more than once or twice or 3 times, guys, okay? And if you're doing 6 months, a year, just by using my fucking email funnel follow-up system that actually conveys the seller that you're the authority in your industry and they should call you instead of you bugging them, you can get it for a couple of bucks on my website, guys. Automation, okay? Now, let's talk about the third way to get leads and have them delivered to you automatically, guys. If you go on my website, I have my 39 no fluff real estate marketing bootcamp, guys. I talk about 39 ways to find leads for your business for free or almost for free. I sell this book retail $200. I'm having a special right now for $19, guys. We sold a shitload on Amazon. Now it's on my website for $19. It's an instant delivery, no fucking wait. And then on top of that, I give you a bunch of free bonuses like online ads. I give you email follow-up emails that you can send out to people like in a funnel. You know, I give you a couple for free. I give you like ads you can do for printing online, a bunch of different stuff, guys. I give it to you what I call my marketing assets that I personally use totally for free as a bonus. And if you go on the website, you see I actually sell these items, but I'm giving it to you for free, guys, okay? So the 39 no fluff. It doesn't matter what business you're in, this book has very creative ideas to get free marketing and paid marketing, things that most people are not doing, guys, what I call guerrilla marketing, guys. Now, I hope I convey to you guys that the importance of business success is not connections, it's not, you know, debt, it's not a good business plan, but really the success of any business is people knocking in your door, which is what I call lead gen. And right now, I just showed you 3 ways to generate leads in AutoPilot with IFTT, which is free, getting VAs, and I show you in my VA book how to get it right on my website, where to hire them, how much to pay them, what kind of bonuses, what kind of paperwork that I use in my business you could use as examples for your business. And then my 39 no fluff marketing is right on my website right now for just $19, guys, okay? And if you look at the reviews, it's all 5 stars. You can go on Amazon and buy it there, or you can buy it right on my website. If you want to get it instantly, go to my website, guys. You get it instantly, okay? We've been having some problems with Amazon because of my mistakes. So, guys, if you have any questions about real estate or entrepreneurship, hey, I'm here for you guys. That's my job. That's my love. That's my passion, and I take it very, very seriously. How can I help your business? If you want to join my I Am Mastermind, right now we're having a special. It retails for $197 a month. It's $97 a month. We're going to meet once a month technically. There's a bunch of other good stuff. You can go on my website. But for right now, we're going to meet once a week, guys. We're going to meet. We're going to discuss stuff. I ask questions. I want to assess your business. I want to help you grow your business. I'm all in for you guys. And if you want to meet me at the round table, I put my life on it. I can get your business up if you're a hustler, dude. Now, if you're a lazy motherfucker and you want something for free, I can't do nothing for you. If you want, you know, some easy magic pill, you're not willing to get on a fucking Stairmaster, if you need to lose weight, or if you're not willing to get on a squat machine, then this is not for you, dude. Sorry. If you like these videos, please share it with one of your friends that you think this is going to help them out. Please leave a comment, and please like and please share. See you later, gang.